Okay, to explain. It's Tuesday, March 4th. Normally I have a class at 9 o'clock. Now, we had an exam today, and we were told that we could come in at 8:30 to get an early start on the exam and get out of there, in time, because it would take us a while, and he wanted to give us as much time as possible. I set my alarm, but on my calendar, you can set a date to where an alarm will go off to remind you of that certain event. I had it set for 7:45. It was supposed to go off at 7:45. I had another alarm, which is just my usual alarm clock setting, that I set to go off at 8, just in case, by some strange, weird freak of nature, my first alarm did not go off. Well, turns out, neither of them went off. The reason for this is beyond me. It's happened before. Just not on the day of a test. Neither of them went off. I was not pleased. I woke up, luckily, at 9:05, saw my clock and went, fuck. Got up, got ready as quickly as possible, pretty much ran to the room where we were testing, got through the exam. I had extra time afterward because he said we didn't have to leave right away. If you don't know who Hank and John Green are, if you go to, I'll have a link up in the comments. John was talking about, his videos are not watched as much as Hank's. Or they're not as popular. I don't get favorited as much, or they're not rated as highly, or something. I don't really remember. And as I was going back through and watching all the videos, I have to say, one big difference between John and Hank is John does a lot of this. John sits and talks about things, and just talks, and talks. Which is awesome. I really like to hear what John Green has to say. Hank, on the other hand, first of all, he's usually about here. Second of all, a lot of crazy movements with Hank, a lot of gesturing, stuff like that. Then also, you've got these moments when every word he says, he seems to be at a different point on the screen. No offense, Hank. I like your videos better too. I think there was this study where 4 seconds is the amount of time you can hold the average person's attention. Which is why in most movies, if you look at a scene, the average shot is only 4 seconds long. The shot is 4 seconds, and it cuts to a different shot. The scene could be 20 minutes long, but each shot will only be 4 seconds, and then they'll change the angle. John, if you want to get more views, or if you want people to like your videos more, just keep changing the angles that you're at every 4 seconds. And Hank, just keep doing what you're doing, because apparently there's enough action in your shots that people will watch, regardless. I'm sorry.
The Force will be with you.